Alright, so my frets are in, and I glued the ends, and I cut them back with the end. I call them nippers. I don't know what else they call them. Fret nippers. That's what they call them. They're for nipping. This is a file I made. I had another one, of course, and I don't have it anymore. But it's basically it's a regular rat tail or a bastard file they call them, and then I just cut it off and then filed it down so there's no sharp edges, and then took that on the belt sander and got rid of that. And I'm going to use this to, and then I made the handle, which is just double stick taped on. Alright, and we're just going to file these back, so. I start out straight. I'm doing it straight, and I'm going to gradually bring it back. I don't want to run into anything. So then I'm going to bring it back. I'll do that side first. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do this side. Now most of it, the first couple runs are a little tough because, you know, I just cut them back. But once you get going, not too bad. If you had, like, I've seen people use belt sanders, like an edge sander with a jig on it, like in the factories where you just put it in there and you just push it against it. They're just great, but we're not all privileged enough to have that stuff. I want to explain something here about the angle. As I cut these back, I'm going to tilt the file. And I want to do about 28 degrees. Like I would never do 45. 45 is insane. Like that's way too much. And then when I push the string down, the string's going to come off. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to try to keep these as straight as possible. So I'm going to do them straight, and then I'm going to bring it in like 28 degrees, which is, I'm estimating it's 28. I just been doing it so long. Once we get that there, we're bringing them in so that they're flush to this here. And once we get them in, the first fret's always tricky. I think because of the headstocks there. But once you get them in, then we're going to bring the file in. Just tilt your hand just a little bit. And we're going to go back with sandpaper, but I got them to the point where, you know, there's no pieces, there's no piece of fret sticking out. Same on this side. Now we bring it, tilt it a little bit. That first fret, always a tricky one. Bring it in. Okay, so now we have that. Same on this side. Okay. And now we're gonna use like 80 grit paper to bring it in totally. Let me make sure. It's hard when you're doing it on video because you tend to work a little faster than you should be, but you also don't want the tape to run like forever. So sometimes I'll do this and I'll actually go back after the tape and just do it a little slower. Because you're using a long block also, they're all going to be the same. Never work on one fret unless you're crowning it. Other than that, you always do multiples. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to go back with the sandpaper. I don't have to show you in the video, but I'll just grab one real quick. I don't know if I have an 80 or not here. I'm going to use my long block. It's like 12 inches, and do the same thing on this. Now I don't really want to finish these yet. When I'm done the whole fret job, I go back and I do one more last time. Because you don't, if you work too hard on them, sometimes you wind up with like a little air gap on the corner and the string would get stuck under there. If I've seen people that work, they try to do such a good job, they wind up making it worse. And then they wind up, so then if you're playing and you pull the string down, it gets stuck under there. Nobody wants that to happen. I did that for Paul Gilbert one time. He came in, he said, my string's stuck under, keep getting stuck under my fret. So, right, so you get the idea there. I don't want to run too much tape, so we'll go on. We'll explain as we go along, and I'll start another tape on doing the dressing, the fret dressing. But yeah, there it is. You're basically in. There you got your fret job. Got the ends are seated. Everything's in there nice and strong. All right.